Can I ask you something? And I mean, really ask you, when was the last time you felt, I know, truly known? I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I know I've been overthinking again. I was on my phone the other night, you know, um, just scrolling, death scrolling, and I thought, who would I call if I needed something? I have hundreds of contacts in my phone. I am part of many group chats, right? We've never been so reachable before, but I'm not sure how many of these contacts I will call at 2:30 a.m. You know what I mean? And it's a weird feeling because from the outside everything is fine. Everything's good, right? My career's on track. I'm paying the bills. I'm doing the things I'm supposed to, right? And getting ahead in life. But I don't know, there's this hollowness when I don't know, there's this hollowness that can creep in when work stops, right? And the day gets quiet. You see, when you sit down on the couch or you lay in bed, work emails will trickle in, you still scroll. I don't know. It just gets very quiet. Maybe this is just me, but I have a feeling it's not. I have a feeling that there's much more to this, right? Is there? I have a feeling that you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know. Do you? Do you know what I'm talking about? What I'm getting at? I'm in my late 30s, right? We're supposed to have all of these things figured out, right? But it feels like we're handed a map for a country that doesn't exist anymore. And all the old landmarks, the old rules for being us, they don't seem to work. I know it's be strong, don't complain, handle your own stuff, right? I live by those rules. I think most of us have. We learn to be the rock, right? The reliable one, the dependable one, the guy who people came for help. But who does that rock talk to when it's cracking? I know our whole social life used to be built on, or built in rather, high school, university, our first job. You were surrounded by people your age, right? I was. And in the same boat, people that are your age in the same boat, doing the same things you want to do, trying to achieve the same things you want to. And you know, friendship almost happened by accident. You know, you just saw each other. Now, it takes effort, real conscious effort. It takes effort right now to make that happen. My best friends, my friends in general, are scattered throughout South Africa, throughout the world, I guess. I know they're amazing dads, they're amazing husbands. Their lives are full, and I'm genuinely happy for them. But I also feel like I'm standing on, I don't know, like a train platform where it just where I just went in a complete different direction. And reaching out almost feels heavy, you know? It feels like you're asking for something. You send a text. Hey man, it's been a while, how are you? And you get this response. Good though, crazy busy. You? And that's it. The conversation just I don't know, dies after that, right? Because nobody has time anymore or wants to be a burden. But it's a paradox, isn't it? We all walking around feeling this quiet ache of, I don't know, disconnection, but we're too afraid to admit it to each other, right? So we just put on this face and get back on and pretend that, oh, everything's fine. But really, is it fine? And I'm tired of it. It's just very heavy. And I don't think it protects us in the way it should. It's almost like caging us in. But I've been thinking, what if we tried something a little different? Not some big life altering change, just something small, right? Changing small things, little experiments in our human connection or our friendship. Something I've been trying to stop aiming for that deep talk. It's honestly, it can get too much pressure. Instead, I've just been wanting and trying to create an excuse to be around someone that I haven't seen in a while, to do things that we used to do. I called a friend last week, almost sent the usual text, but I forced myself to call. Right? I said, "Hey, I'm going to check out this new place. Want to come?" No agenda, no, we need to talk, just chill. And you know what? For 2 hours, we just talked about stupid things about life, right? About work, about how he's struggling with the kids' sleep schedule. And it was normal. It was exactly what I think both of us needed and what I needed. I don't know, maybe that's the first step. Just find a an activity, a hike, gym session, a game, grabbing coffee, and let the connection be the side effect, not the actual goal of everything, right? Another thing I thought of that I can't shake is, what if our definition of strength is all wrong? What if strength isn't about being strong, being able to hide um, what's wrong with us? What if it's about the courage to show that you don't have everything figured out? I'm not saying you need to start crying on your friend's shoulder. Maybe it's answering the question, how are you? With a little more honesty instead of all good. Maybe it's work's been a challenge, everything's been a challenge, life's been a challenge. Just that 1% of truth. I don't know, it actually signals, it says I'm being human, right? Not a robot. It gives him permission to be human back. Am I making sense? This isn't about fixing some huge broken thing in us, right? Honestly, I don't think we're broken. I honestly don't think I'm broken. I just think we lost a little bit. We've lost our way, especially with this connected AI world that we live in now. Maybe we can sit at home, order what we want, um, do what we need to do, watch what we need to watch on streaming service. I think we lost. We need to navigate a new world with probably an old map that we all have. I'm sure a lot of us that are late 30s, early 40s didn't grow up with the convenience that we have today. And I think it's put us on a different path, different direction. I don't know. The only way of finding out where we're going is to find a way to talk to each other, right? Um, Actually talking, not just texting, not just being in our room and messaging each other, WhatsApping, right? I'm messaging. So I guess why I'm making this video why I'm even talking about this. I think it's a bit selfish. I want to know I'm not the only one experiencing this and not the only one feeling this way. I want to ask you to do something for all of us. I'll also do it for me, for you, for everyone, right? And I don't know, you might be feeling this too. I think just take a moment and think of one person, one friend you haven't caught up with in a while. Instead of just letting that thought pass, send them a text. One of that usual texts, right? Send them, I don't know, a memory of what you guys used to do. Hey man, I was just thinking about the time we could be anything, but just a memory to say, yeah, that's it. Right? I'm not asking for anything. It's just a small reminder, right? That you share history, that I don't know, you see them. It's a different kind of message than work's been crazy, right? It's a normal one. It's one that gives context, right? And I mean, if you feel up to it, leave a comment below. Tell me about it. You don't have to share who you sent that message to. Just like, I don't know, done, and I've tried it. I know, a quiet acknowledgement that we're all in this together, right? Am I making sense? I'm not sure if I'm making sense or not. This stuff is, well, it's not easy. I know, but it's the most important work I think we have to do in this technology driven era. Relearn how to be friends, relearning how to be people with each other that can lean on each other. Because I don't know, this silence is not strength, it never was. Talk to you soon.